Good morning, everybody. Day 2 of Keto Reset, back to ketosis. And excuse my Einstein hair, I'm just getting up and I have to take my blood sugar this morning. But I have to say the first day was really enlightening. I'm kind of wondering a little bit about the carnivore diet. Well, I've basically eaten a carnivore diet: eggs, cheese, hamburger, and some bone broth. And I'm trying to think of anything that I had carby like, but I really didn't. I've been really good. And last night around 2:30 in the morning, I decided to take my blood sugar level just because I felt like it was really doing well, and I just kind of wanted to see where I was at. And when I read it, it was 129. Now for me, that's really low, and normally in the morning my blood sugars are in the 150s, 160s, 140s, kind of varies between there. So it was very interesting to see the 129 reading. So, and it could be because I'm not really eating anything before going to bed, which normally I would have something before I went to bed. So anyway, my day is going to be a little bit busy today. I'm meeting a friend for lunch. So wow, that really throws a wrench in the keto diet sometimes, doesn't it? You have to be careful about what we're eating, because when we look at the menu, we are so enticed by carbohydrates. So there's a lot of carbs on those menus in restaurants for sure. And we'll see what I have to eat this afternoon, but bulletproof coffee is going to be my breakfast this morning, and we're going to get together at noon for lunch, so I don't want to eat a breakfast or a heavy meal right now. I'll save those calories for when we get together and stay keto. Glucose this morning at 8:45, and I have not taken my pill yet, although it says I took one at 8:45. I'm going to take one in a minute. My glucose this morning starting at 137. So we'll see how it is throughout the day. After I take my pill, it should come down, and lunch with a friend, we'll see how it is after that. I'm having some delicious bulletproof coffee this morning with a little cinnamon on top. Got my collagen peptides in there. That's why it's so important for me to have that in the morning. This will last me through lunch. So I'm all set for the morning. Now I just need to get ready, and it's going to be a busy day. Well, I met my friend for lunch, and we went to a nice place, and I just got an appetizer, steak bites, and they were delicious. So I feel like I've stayed right on track, except there was a sauce on it, and I think it was kind of sweet. It was delicious, but I'll have to check my blood sugar. And I even have some to bring home for dinner tonight. So if the sauce didn't make my blood sugars go crazy, I'll be very happy. And I don't want to start all over back to day 1. So anyway, that's what happened this afternoon. Oh my goodness, look at piles and piles of snow. It's really dirty, so it will be kind of nice when it's gone. Anyway, I thought I'd do a little haul. We went to Home Goods afterwards and shopped a little while, so that was fun. It was a fun day, and doing things to try to keep your mind off of food is always a plus. Hey, so from Home Goods, I just got this little olive oil thing that I'm going to put some garlic and rosemary in there with some olive oil. And I'm really happy about that. I think it's just adorable. And then I've been needing some new white sheets, and I saw a really good bargain, $24. And so I'm hoping that these for $24 are really what I need. And then white chocolate mocha. They didn't have the smaller bottles, but that's okay. I got this one for $7.99. And that'll last me a while. I really kind of like that size, to be honest. And then I got a candle, guava tangerine, nice and fresh, with springtime coming. And then I got a variety of really nice birthday cards to have on hand. I feel real good about it. Didn't spend too much. Had a really good time for lunch
with a friend and did a little shopping and got a couple things I did need. Well, I went for the white chocolate mocha. Got the other things in addition. But it was a good day. Now I'll check my blood sugar and see where things are at.
Well, it's almost dinner time, and I spent the afternoon out shopping with a friend, and we had lunch, and I showed you my haul, and it was a really good time. So what a nice way to spend the afternoon when you're trying to get back into ketosis and doing something where you're not just constantly just sitting and thinking about food in your refrigerator or food in your cupboards or food on your stove. It's just nice to get out and do something and keep your mind off of getting back to basics and getting back to ketosis. And really, you can find some really good keto foods in restaurants if you look. The steak bites, they were delicious, and I just had that. I didn't have any french fries, didn't have any chips. I just had a diet soda and the steak bites, and now I have some left to make for my dinner, and that's a bonus, really. I like that when I don't have to cook all the time. And I like to cook. It's not that I don't like to cook, but sometimes it's just nice not to have to when you've been gone all day. So now it's time to check the blood sugar and see how the afternoon went with the blood sugar. I only had one pill this morning, so I haven't taken an afternoon or an evening pill at this point. So let's take a look, and we'll get to sticking myself, and not that I like that, but I'll get to sticking myself and see where we're at. When I left, my blood sugar this morning was 137, and that was upon rising, so that was before I took my morning pill. So we'll see how lunch reacted with my blood sugar, because it was only a few hours, well, probably about 2-3 hours ago. So we're kind of still in line, but dinner will be coming up pretty soon. We had a late lunch. Okay, so let me get to sticking myself and see where we're at. Okay, so we're going to try to do the blood test here and see if I can stick myself and get a reading, and see how that all went today with lunch and doing a little exercise, walking around the store. I'm hoping it's good, but we'll see. Okay, so we could draw some blood here, and my machine has been wonky. It keeps telling me I need to replace the batteries, and I should have gotten them when I was out, but I forgot. So, all right, I think we fooled the machine into taking that test. All right, well, 121, it's not bad. I'm happy with it. Before dinner, yeah, from lunch, I only had a bulletproof coffee for breakfast, so we're doing pretty good. Don't have diabetes type 2 or type 1 or any of that to deal with, but a lot of our weight is due to metabolism and insulin resistance, and even if you don't think you have diabetes yet, you may not have gotten to that point. You may be on the way there. So doing the keto back to basics is really important, no matter where you are on the spectrum. It's going to help you lose weight. That's the goal. I need to drop 20 pounds before summer. That is my goal. What's your goal? Why don't you share it with me? I'd love to hear from you. And what kind of things are you doing to get back to basics and back into ketosis? I would love to hear it. And you also help others when you share below, and they'll see your comments as well. Day 2 almost done. We're doing good, hanging in there. All right, so let's get to cooking dinner, and we're going to do real easy tonight. I have a bag of frozen broccoli, and this is really great to have on hand. It's just so easy, because all you do is you open the bag and pour some into a bowl, and I'm going to do a pretty good amount. Well, I don't want to eat too much vegetable, to be honest, because we want to make sure we stay in ketosis. That's our goal. And eating vegetables and not meat, cheese, eggs, dairy, high fat, that could kick me out of ketosis, and I don't want it to do that. So I'm going to just have a little bit of broccoli and not a lot. But I'm going to make the steak bites my main focus. And what am I going to add for more fat? Probably have some macadamia nuts, and I'll have a little bit of cheese. So that'll give me the fat I need to boost my intake of macros to get my fat burning system working. And then maybe I'll have a little bone broth before I go to bed tonight. So that's my plan for now, but let's get to cooking. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to throw it into the microwave oven. And it's going to go in there for 3 minutes. I can always add a minute, but 3 minutes is perfect because I like a little bite and I don't want them soggy. So 3 minutes in the microwave. It's going to be good. And then our steak bites are really ready to go, other than I need to cut them up a little bit because they're in pretty good sized chunks right now. And I'd rather have them cut up. And I'm just going to add a little oil to the pan. And then, of course, for the purposes of getting back to ketosis, I'm going to add a good dollop of butter. And then I'll be adding butter to the broccoli as well. So we're going to kick up the fat a little bit today. I'm just going to cut these steak bites into smaller pieces. That way it'll seem like I'm having a lot more also. Got our pan going and the broccoli is cooking. So this is all great. And I have to say, what a great way to do lunch today. I mean, the steak bites were just, look at that. They were, can you tell? They were just perfectly done. I mean, not too well, not too raw. They just, they really did a good job today. And then they had a Thai cream cheese with the steak bites. And I got some of the sauce in there, but that is really delicious too. And cream cheese, I can't see that that would be bad on keto, so I feel pretty good about that. We'll put that in the pan and heat it up. And they made this delicious teriyaki sauce. Oh my goodness, it was so delicious. It's got red pepper in it and green onion, and it had a little bit of that Thai flavor. It was really good. So I'm going to use this very gingerly and try to get out the veggies, the sesame seed and the red pepper and the green onions. So that just added to it wonderfully. But I don't want to get too much of that sauce because I think it was kind of high. Well, it probably had sugar in it that I didn't really want to have at this point. So, all right, so let's see. I've taken out the broccoli from the microwave, and look at that. That looks really delicious, doesn't it? I could eat it right now, but it's a little hot. So I'm going to plate it up and looking forward to this meal very much. I found some deviled eggs that I had left from the first day, so that I'm going to add to my plate for a perfect keto meal with high fat, protein, and a low veg. So that is perfect. I am so happy. All right, that couldn't have worked out better. Tomorrow, for day 3, I'm going to make some more deviled eggs. So I have those on hand. They have come in like a star, so that when I need something, I have it right there in the fridge to grab it.
There's our keto meal. We got the 2 deviled eggs, we got the broccoli with the cheese, the Parmesan cheese, and the steak bites, and we have the leftover cream cheese sauce. So, yep, I'm going to get to eating. So I'm going to sit down and have dinner. And I wish you all a very blessed day. And I hope that you're all joining me for this keto challenge to go back to basics, back into ketosis, and let's lose those 20 pounds before summer. All right, we can do it.
Hey guys, if you've gotten some value out of this video, like and share this video with somebody you know that may need to have some keto tips and learn about keto and dieting and losing weight. That would be excellent. So be a friend and share this video. You never know who's going to need it next. I really appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by Keto in the Kitchen with Pat. See you next time. Bye.